Good afternoon, and welcome to the second in a series of videos on conflict resolution, sponsored by the Cooper Drew & Companies. In the previous video, I talked about the warning signs and how important it was to be aware that there are warning signs that conflict is about to develop in your organization. Today I'm going to talk about the first of those warning signs. In 10,000 offices around the country tomorrow, a program director, a project manager, division head, department head is going to be calling a team together to talk about a new program, a new project, a capital program of one kind or another. It could be any number of things. A team is formed. The first several meetings are probably about how the team is going to be organized, who's going to be doing what piece of the work, and how the schedule is going to be laid out. So the individual team members are going to go off and tackle their assignments. And as sure as the sun is to come up tomorrow, they're not going to see eye to eye. Within one group, one person will see their task as being lined out in a certain manner, and another person is going to see it differently. And you're going to have a disagreement with those two people as to how the work should be lined out. It's important to understand at this point that no one is right and no one is wrong. At this point, the disagreement simply means a lack of consensus. Regrettably, people have been conditioned in the workplace to try and avoid confrontation. So when individuals see that others don't agree with them, they immediately try to find workarounds, try to get past the disagreement. And that is the first failure, if you will, because that sows the seeds for conflict down the line. The important thing to understand is that a disagreement is simply a lack of consensus. And if people understand that and take the time to explain their point of view and listen as the other parties explain their point of view, you can identify the differences. And once you've identified the differences, you can begin to talk about alternatives. And before long, this person seeing the situation this way and this person seeing the situation that way can come together because they've begun to talk about alternatives that is acceptable to both of them or to the team in general. And once you have established alternatives that the parties to that particular piece of work can accept and buy into, they have a way of going forward as a team and can go back to the larger group and can successfully defend how they have laid the work out within the sequences and the times allowed. So the fundamental message today is that a disagreement is not a problem to be worked around. It is simply a problem that needs to be translated into a lack of consensus, which at that point in time, can be addressed through explanations, reasoning, and compromise. If you want to know more about conflict resolution, please visit us at our website at cdci-mediation.com or pick up the phone and call us at 832-452-8537. We'd be happy to talk with you. Thank you very much for your time today.